getting paid to be here.
No, you're not.
Is that a Hershey's?
So we're at the hotel.
In the greatest city in the world, I've been reading comments since what time was paying. Some man said that I'm into someone saying you want a revolution. I want
Okay, so anyway.
Not yours.
Wow, we're going up to the 40th floor right now. I don't know why he picked this floor, but
because I'm late.
Here we go. What are you looking at?
The freaking view.
So we're on the 40th floor. I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh my word.
Son, that's a Broadway theater. That's a Bronx Tale is playing in that theater down there. Yo, dude, birds are flying up here. Like a bird could possibly run into our window.
But the fact that we're still not all the way
We're
up,
this high. Yo, a Bronx Tale is right there. I'm so shook.
It's freezing out here. We're on the Broadway. It's crazy.
What's up, Big Daddy? What's up, Big Baby?
Okay, so we are back in our hotel room. We just had a meeting with the owner of Camp Broadway. So at this moment, I'm going to flip it around so Marshall can talk to you and tell you what is happening very, very soon. All right, Marshall. So in one word, can you describe this visit so far?
Whoa.
Is your word whoa?
Whoa.
Okay.
Shook?
Shook.
Shooketh? Shoken. Shoked. Since I'm wearing an A. Ham hat, 6 words. I'm not throwing away my shot.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So.
Yes.
Without giving too much information, who did you just meet with?
I just met with the owner of Camp Broadway and one of the biggest organizers and influencers on the Broadway. CB helped me understand that theater isn't about me. It helped me understand that theater is it's a community service basically, and it is a service industry, and that if you are a lead, you are not the most important part, but you are supported by your ensemble, and your ensemble is the heartbeat of the show, and that the ensemble is really matters, because who wants to sit on the stage and watch Lynn go, I'm not throwing away my shot, alone?
Indeed. All right, so we understand that Camp Broadway helps you understand the ensemble. And if you guys check out his blog on www.mwmivspeaks,
which will redirect to my actual website, you can hit blog and scroll it. It'll take
yes. So if you hit the blog link and scroll it, I do believe that one is already up there talking about the importance of the ensemble.
Straight.
What are we looking at? Okay, well, hi guys. We are at BroadwayCon, New York City, 2018. So we're gonna go walk around, find people, talk to people, and do all the things. All right, we're on. So we're walking around. You got guest pop-up shops, y'all. Everyone who is, we got Princess Jasmine here. I'm just saying, I'm the future genie. So my peoples, you feel what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Everyone is here, guys. We got Mike and Jillian from the Hamilcast, my favorite podcast. We're gonna go. Should we go run up on the Hamilcast, guys? We're gonna go run up on the Hamilcast. Okay, we're here. Okay, guys, we're recording. Can we talk to you guys?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, so if you're like me and you're a theater nerd, you may or may not have heard these voices getting Hamilton stars intoxicated in their apartments. So, who are you guys?
Hi, my name is Jillian Pensavalli. I am the creator of the Hamilcast.
I'm Michael Paul Smith. I'm her husband and sometimes co-host / guest.
And Mixmaster. Mike makes a lot of the cocktails.
Yes. I am.
So, they've had the guy that wrote the thing in their apartment. They got him really drunk. So, can you give us tips on how to get Pulitzer, Tony, and all the things winning composers drunk?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, make the thing. Keep making it. I started this podcast in January of 2016. It took Lynn until May of 2017 to even know about it. And then by September, he was in my apartment. So keep making it. If you love it, if you have the drive for it, keep doing it. If you hate it, don't do it. Should I go?
Guys,
Those aren't bad puns or anything.
you're still not tuned in. Why are you watching me currently? Go to your podcast app and then just go to the Hamilcast, because this is my life. They made the thing, so I made the thing. Go make
Stop
the
it.
thing.
You're not saying now. I'm going to start. Stop
No,
it.
like, I'm so serious.
Stop it.
Guys, we're gonna go cry together. All right, peace. Guys, Karen Olivo is in that room. Holy crap, that's Karen Olivo. I'm gonna.
Guys, that's Chris Jackson. That's Amanda. Guys,
It is the end of day 1 of BroadwayCon. Needless to say, from the mommy point of view, I am exhausted. I don't even know how many steps we took today, but 12 hours at BroadwayCon, I'm exhausted.
We walked at least 4 miles.
We walked at least 4 miles. For sure, I will tell you that I will blog about my take on BroadwayCon as a mom, but I do want you guys to get Marshall's take.
So we saw the In the Heights 10 years later, Attention in the Heights 10 years later reunion. That was dope. We saw women, leading women in Broadway, which is basically leading women of color in Broadway. We saw, what else did we see? Ooh, Frozen. Yeah, the people that wrote Frozen came out. There was a show spotlight on Frozen. There was Broadway Jukebox, where Broadway people sung songs that aren't Broadway songs. Frozen was dope. I'm not gonna lie. We saw Chicago, Kenny Burris for Real Housewives folks. Whoop whoop. Yeah, it was crazy.
All right, so tell us, how was it to walk around on the floor with a microphone and essentially just throw it in people's faces and ask them questions?
That was my favorite part of today, and I would actually like to do that more and as often as I can. Actually, I really enjoyed doing that, and it allowed me to be a little more extroverted, a little more of Marshall, because I automatically had to like introvert myself because I'm a lot to deal with all at once. But BroadwayCon is the place to, full out.
So at one point during the day, you were walking around the floor and there was a guy playing the piano.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
So I think it was Songs for Hope, it might have been. I'll make sure I definitely plugged in, but they were just playing. There was like a couple of accompanists, and they were sitting there playing. There was a huge song bus. They had A Whole New World. They had Disney. They had your Hamilton. They had everything. Dude was playing the opening number of Hamilton from memory, and I sat there and did the whole thing by myself because, honestly, I am an understudy in Hamilton in my head. So today was awesome. I don't even remember how the day started, but it was dope. Whatever. Camp Broadway, and we're just walking around, seeing Broadway Dreams, Broadway Dance Center, Broadway Arts Alliance. You've got just places. And then we get to the podcast table. I met the guys from Broadwasted. I met Patrick Hines of Theater People and Broadway Backstory. I met Ben Cameron in a mosh pit during the BroadwayCon jukebox at the end of the night with Anthony Rapp and Max Crum and LaShawne's and Catherine Gallagher, who performed with LaShawne's daughter. That was a thing in itself. And I met Jillian Pensavalle and Mike from the Hamilcast, which is, if you know me personally, it is my favorite podcast because of my love for Hamilton, and the questions that she asks they're just like questions you wouldn't think about, but I would think about. You know, they're theater kid questions, and that's why I love her podcast so much. So then there was a whole Phantom booth, and we're gonna post pictures, and you can see it. I took a picture with the Red Death costume, which is, you know, my future costume because Phantom on Broadway, duh. And I got this little Phantom mask, and we were walking around, and Belt Box was also there. Belt Boxes, these are like sound dampeners, so I'm really loud. So Belt Box helps like control your loudness. Can I demonstrate?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. We'll go down south and see your people. They're looking in the eyes. How are they? You know, it's like life and a key audition tool and something that will save my mother a lot of sleep. And today has been a really cool day. Or the panels we saw. Oh, I didn't even count who we saw at the panels.
So, this is your first year at BroadwayCon.
You
know, is there any advice you would give someone who was thinking about going, they weren't really sure if they should go? What would you say to that person about coming next year?
Go. Even if you're like, oh, I like one show, go. Because there's someone for everyone, and it's not even one of those places where like, oh, you don't know Hairspray? Shame, you know? It's just like, oh, you don't know Hairspray? All right, go listen to it. You know, there isn't judgment with it. BroadwayCon is a very accepting place simply because of how accepting Broadway is in general. Broadway is a place of acceptance for everyone, whether, no matter your skin color, religion, you know, sexual preference, it's all, you know, together. And be prepared to walk. Bring a water bottle.
Yes.
That's something we didn't do.
Take a water bottle.
We'll sit down the whole time, so bring a water bottle. Take snacks.
At
Good
least you
shoes.
had snacks.
Yeah, good shoes. Really good shoes. Be prepared to move. It's New York. It's a faster tempo. Definitely, if you're not from New York, there's a faster movement and rhythm, and I get excited, so I move really quickly, so I have to be conscious, like, I'm being followed by my mommy, and I appreciate that she kept up with me when I was speeding along. So be prepared, be accepting of the unknown. Go to different panels. Go to something like, you know, go to a panel about women in theater. Go to a panel about Beyond Fiddler, Jewish representation in theater. Go to a panel about blackness and activism in arts. You know, do all the things. Okay, y'all, we are here with the social media guru and my favorite alphabet to ever be green. The vocals. That's just, I would just like to know, how do you effortlessly do alphabet? Because they're clear. You're giving 4K HD vocals.
You know how I feel. You know how I feel about vocal health. Everybody out there knows that I, Jessica Vosk, am very, very crazy about vocal health. So I get myself checked every 6 months. I'm like an avid water drinker. I do love my coffee, whatever. But drink all the water, sing healthily, belt like a healthy person. It's totally possible. Mix it, girl. And that's like, I couldn't be happier, no pun intended, playing alphabet. It's the best role to sing. It really is.
Giving the, like, I don't even know how you like go about doing what you do. So okay, we're rapid fire questions, okay? So you have to give us your favorite role from a community or regional production
That I've done?